Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a collective reading for humanity for October 28th, 2022 and beyond. The reason why I put a date on this is for my organizational purposes and for cataloging. Okay, so there you go. So this can pertain to geopolitical problems, climate change, global economics. It's really generally anything at the world stage level. Also, it can be anything at the government, like your, overall, like state level, country level, world stage. It can pertain again to climate, the environment, weather, geopolitical, concerns or issues, civil rights, criminal cases, official documents, anything, really anything. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm not saying these events have happened, are happening, or going to happen. We have to wait to see how the energy plays itself out. Okay. These readings can tend to have a lot of warnings in them. If these readings help you be better prepared for in the event of any instances, disasters, natural disasters, really anything, then they have done their job and so have I. Okay, well, let's hope that none of that happens, but in the event that it does and these readings have helped you be just even a little bit more prepared, then again, I have done my job and the readings have done their job. Again, this is more of like a catalog to keep a record. Okay, it's a lot easier for me to, I get a lot of dreams about this type of stuff. I'm being shown a lot of these things in my dreams. It's a lot easier for me, and I'm being prompted to like write it or do readings on it. It's a lot easier for me to do it this way than it is to write it down, although I may also write it down as well. So, yeah. Again, today is October 28th, 2022. This will be for today and beyond. And this could be at any point in time. So this could be, I could do this reading today and it happens 4 or 5 years from now. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. So let's see. Again, I'm not saying these events have happened, are happening, or will happen. We just have to wait and see how it plays out. Everything is subject to free will and the will of the divine and the will of the collective. Okay. When I say collective, the collective soul. Someone can make a different decision and the message will change. Things could change, right? Also, if it contains warnings, that means that we have an opportunity to change the trajectory if we choose as a collective. Sometimes it can have events in them that could potentially happen. My readings can tend to be future predictive, as I've been told. So let's see. What is going on for the collective of humanity, please? October 28th, 2022 and beyond. Collective of humanity. Okay. Well, I don't like that. So I have the flame here, which is like the devil card, right? Hopefully, let me turn this up. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me just turn up the hair. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay. So I have the flame here, which is like the devil card here. What I'm hearing with this is like the devil in the details. What are we loyal to with the dogs? Dogs talk about loyalty, right? And these are kind of like secret societies, right? What are we loyal to? Also, so you don't get scared, this is my new backdrop. I am a Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. So there you go. So what are we loyal to? I get like a very strong loyalist type of energy. But with the rats here, I get ratting out. So somebody who was once, again, this is world stage. It can even be at the local government. The local political scheme as well, or this can even be like big corporations, right? This can even be like banking systems, like the justice system, although this is not financial or legal advice. It's like ratting something out, like something's going to be stolen. There could be a bank robbery. There could be like hacking into a banking system or some type of intelligence system. I think I picked that up recently too. I can't remember which reading it was. Also in the description box below will be links to playlists of collective readings for humanity and Vladimir Putin readings as well. Collective financial readings on dreams that I've had. If you want to check those out, that will be in the description box below. So, somebody here is going to see something. Somebody here is going to see somebody steal something, or there's like some type of, somebody here was once, someone's going to be turned into a snitch. Somebody here is loyal to the devil, and I don't mean like an actual devil, but somebody who's very controlling, very domineering, very powerful, right? That would seek to just cause chaos for the sake of causing chaos, right? Very like greed, you know, all the 7 deadly sins, like greed, sloth, envy, wrath, I don't know, I can't remember all of them, lust, gluttony, which I think is another part of greed, blasphemy or pride. There's something about that. And then 19 breaks down to 10, which we also have 10 here. So 10, 10. Something might have happened in the past about October 10th. And that could have been this past October 10th. That could have been an October 10th at some other point in time. But something here is going to be revealed about that. Somebody here also saw something. I'm just hearing, you know, if you saw something, say something. Someone here is going to snitch out somebody that they were once loyal to on a political or economic or even like a big corporation. There's going to be like some type of scandal. Or there's going to be some type of like cybersecurity issue here. Someone's going to steal something. But the next card that I have out is illness. Okay, somebody here is going to steal some type of bio weapon. What is that? I think it's called biochemical weapon, bioweapon. And it involves rats. Some type of study or some type of testing that's been done on rats. Okay. You see illness with the plague doctor mask on. I don't know what that's called, but it's like the plague doctor mask or something, right? Yeah, they keep touching in my head. They keep touching my head. It was, okay, someone here is going to steal either information, whether it's like a cybersecurity thing, whether it's documentations, a study that was done regarding some type of illness or some type of bioweapon. I'm hearing like DARPA, DIA, DOD, or some type of like contracted lab. It's like a bio, I don't know. It's like somebody here is going to hack into something. They're going to hack into something or some agency that does a lot of, it's like a lab, right? And in this particular part of the lab, they study on rats. And it has a lot to do with biochemical weaponry. And the person that's doing it, or they're going to, if it's not still that data or the information or like the components on how to make it, it's to expose it. Like there's a way, I feel like somebody here was once loyal, but they saw something that they shouldn't have seen about some type of making some type of bioweapon or testing something that is like really fucking like wrong, like kind of like playing God or something like that, fucking with something that you shouldn't really fuck with. and they're going to expose it. Now, that person that does that, they can end up really sick as well. But that's not an accident. There's some type of secret project going on here. It's making me uncomfortable. It's like an underground lab or something. It's like a lab, but it's underground. It's not well known. It's I mean, it's known, but it's very compartmentalized. Like, not everybody knows about it. But the people who know. But they only know parts about they only know their little part of the lab. It's like in a silo, but not like a silo. It's like in a, how do I explain this? It's like you go into a tunnel, right? And you go deep into something. I don't know if it's like a mountain or if it's like underground, but you go deep into something. And it's very compartmentalized. This part and this part, nobody knows what the other part is doing. But there's like a few select people, or select people. And I feel like some of them might be doctors who are running certain projects that know most of the moving parts. It's like a study, or it's like some type of experiment. But somebody here who was once loyal, it's like being loyal to the devil, right? It doesn't sit well with them. I get whistleblower. I don't know if this is like it feels very bioweaponry or biomedical, something that involves with the human biometrics. I don't even know what biometrics are. I know it's something with the body. Biometrics. It's something to do with the human body or biometrics or something like that. Or it's like some type of bioweaponry, chemical weaponry, bioweaponry. Or it's something about AI and bioweaponry. But it's like you shouldn't be doing that because it's really bad. The test that whomever is the rat, and I'm not saying they're a rat, because if they're exposing something that's really, disgustingly awful, I don't really feel like they're a rat. This is what the card says, okay? So if you're the person and you happen to be watching this, I'm not calling you a rat, okay? I'm just saying this is what the card says. Be careful of your food and drink if you're the person who's about to do this, because, you could get very sick, okay? But it's not an accident. I want you to know that. You might have to go into hiding as well, because I feel like I get very strong whistleblower type of energy here. Because you or somebody here is going to see this and they're going to be like, what are we doing? Like, what's the purpose of this? Like, somebody here who's in this type of study, or who is conducting these experiments, or who knows this, or like, there's a massive amounts of data. Like, massive amounts of data. Like a lot. It's encrypted, but it's not like, it's like blockchain encrypted, but it's not really, it's encrypted, but it's not like, it's like held on a supercomputer, but it's not, there's a weak link in a chain. Now that could be the person, and I'm not calling you a weak link if this is you. Because if you're exposing something that's incredibly awful, then, you got to do what you got to do, right? But if you're looking for it, you're going to find it. You're going to find the weak link in the chain. And you're going to find a way in if you need to gather data or expose the data or release it. But there is massive amounts of data on this study or this experiment or this weaponry. It could be like a cyber attack, because I was picking up on that, but it feels more like it could be. But it feels like there's something where it's like a tunnel, and you go it's almost like you're going underground, or there's like a base. It's not, I guess it would be considered a base. I'm not really sure. But kind of, yeah, I guess it would be considered like a military installment. But it's military, but it's not military. It's like off the books. This is an off the books type of thing. It's military, but it's off the books military projects. It's like it's funded by government. I'm assuming this is the United States, but I could be wrong. It's funded. It definitely has contracts, like government contracts, and it's funded. And this is military, like experiment or study, but it's not on the books. Okay. It's very high tech, very, very high tech. It's very dangerous. It's like biometrics, bioweaponry, like AI too, something like that. Like supercomputer, like AI, bioweaponry, or biometrics, something. I mean, wherever this is, they have to have like a massive amounts of like coolant. I don't know, it's not fans, it's like liquid coolant or water coolant system to be able to cool down the, not like they would, put water on computers, because that would fuck them up, but it's something about running cool water, but it's in like tubes or something, and it has to remain cold. Whatever, the experiment has to remain cold. And it has to keep the computers at a certain temperature in order for the computers to be able to jump. They're jumping somewhere. You have to bring them to a certain temperature to jump somewhere to get the information to compute the data from this particular experiment. But they have to have like a serious, like, it's under like heavy lock and key. Like, there's a lot of people working there. I don't know where this is at, but it's hidden. It's very well hidden. It's like in a mountainous area maybe, or like in an old silo. It's like a silo kind of, but like in a mountainous, you wouldn't suspect it being there. Like you could probably drive by it, not even fucking notice it. Like, it's that well hidden. I don't think that they would let you drive by it, but I have no idea. I have no idea where this is at. But if you were to drive by it, you wouldn't even notice that it was even there. I mean, it's that well hidden. Okay. But they're testing on mice or rats too. I mean, I'm not trying to say I condone this, whatever this is, but it's quite ingenious. I mean, whomever is like, you have like, it's multiple people that I feel like they're doctors. They're over this project, right? But there's like a central person who's like really over the project. Something about it being very, very cold, though. The test has to be very, very cold, or the place has to be very, very cold to either keep the computers running very, very cold, or to keep the computer running. The computer has to be very, very cold in order for it to go somewhere to get something, to be able to compute the data. Because when I'm talking about data, I'm talking about loads of it. I'm talking about. It's incomprehensible. And also kind of what they're doing is like, it's almost like mind-boggling. It's really hard for me to, it's like, I don't know, jumping dimensions or some shit. I don't know. Something's jumping dimensions. I don't know. I know that sounds really fucking crazy. It's like, I don't know what they're showing me. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I probably sound fucking crazy. I swear I'm not. It's like burrowing or like tunneling to get data. I don't know. That's something that the computer can do, but it's like the computer has almost like a mind of its own. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like AI, but not quite AI, but kinda. But in order for they need that type of computer in order to process the data. It's like something about jumping dimensions or time to get the tunneling, or to tunnel to get this information in order to compute the data about the project. It has something to do with biometrics, has something to do with either chemical warfare type stuff or some type of really crazy ass experiment. Like, I don't know. But it is something that is like kind of like playing God in some form or fashion. And whomever has been very loyal, it's like being loyal to the devil here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? And somebody here is watching something, and it's like stealing. It's almost like stealing something, and somebody here's going to rat it out or snitch it out, and that person could come up very sick or missing maybe. But there's like, it's military, but it's off the books. I don't know. Very, very compartmentalized. Very compartmentalized. Very. It's like a whole other level past DARPA. And I'm not even, I know what DARPA is, but I can't think, well, I have an idea of what DARPA is. I know they do a lot of crazy stuff. Sort of, right? I mean, I don't know. I can't remember what it stands for. But they're just showing me the letters DARPA. But this is something that is even past that. Or it's like a sub branch of DARPA that's like a little bit more crazy and a little bit more like darker kind of shit. What is this flame about? The flame attack. I'm telling you. I don't know. You see like the UFO there? Hey, I know what I've seen. I know what I've experienced. I have evidence of it. Something about back engineering possibly. And I know I sound fucking Looney Tunes right now. You see, but there's 3. And I'm not saying dogs are bad, right? But there's 3 loyalists. These could be doctors. This could be like they have some type of code. This could be 3 branches of DARPA or that are above DARPA. There's something that, it's like there's DARPA, but there's 3 above it. Right? It could be the 3 doctors or 3 people that are above this type of project. It's military, but it's not military at the same time. It's very, like, hella compartmentalized. It's really like, I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach growling. I'm hungry. It's really like a whole other fucking level. It's really above some shit. But it has a cover. Like, you wouldn't, like, most people in the government and in the general population, most people literally do not know about this. Like, do not know. This is like, I don't know what this is. But we have the flame and then the attack. Also, there could be like something coming out, or there could be someone doing like some type of whistleblowing about an incoming attack that no one is speaking on about something. I don't know if that involves back engineering some shit or what. But with the flame and attack, I'm telling you, it's like weaponry. It's some type of weaponry. We have the kiss up at the bottom of the deck with a handshake here. It's like shady ass fucking deals. Like backroom government deals or contracts. But again, it is literally not on the books. I feel like a lot of it's done in cash. Or untraceable money, or like stocks, or, I mean, I guess you could be able to trace that, right? It's like, it's almost like untraceable, or there's like a shell company or shell companies. It's almost like 3 factions. Could even be 3 countries doing this together. I don't know, 3 military companies, like 3 like contractors, 3 military industrial complex, like, you know, labs working on the same shit. And it's like somebody's got to get to it first. And you want it to be you. It's really like, I don't know. This is wild, but I know what I'm seeing in my head, but it's hard to like. They know something. Either they know about something coming, or they know about something that, or they've like opened up fucking Pandora's box and can't close it. There's an issue. They're fucking with things that they don't need to be fucking with. It's like really unorthodox and highly unethical. I don't think they care. What's this dog about? What's the dog about? Yeah, zombies. Maybe it has something to do with bringing things back to life that are either extinct or bringing people who are dead back to life. It's like playing, like I was saying, it's like playing God. Attack the zombies. I don't know. Is somebody watching a movie? I don't know. Maybe they're using dogs as guinea pigs here, like testing on animals, like dogs. It's like bringing the dead back. Or trying to fight off death. Creating immortality. But not able to control it. Like once it's been created, once the person's back, you can't control it. I don't know. Maybe this is a fucking movie. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that, though, because it doesn't feel like anything I've ever seen before. It feels like, I don't know. The attack and the zombies. Maybe they're testing something about some type of parasite or fungus. They're trying to weaponize it. I guess it's like to use it to create some type of soldier. Like some type of like super soldier. I don't know. But it has major implications. But it has something to do with death. It has something to do with immortality. Bringing back people from the dead. Or things that are extinct. Maybe. Or using like someone who's passed away. It's like testing death. Maybe the nature of reality as well. Also with the bats here, this talks about psychic ability for me. Bats talk about psychic abilities. It could be something like that. Some type of psychic test. Or using psychics maybe. The rats. I don't know. Yeah, we have the anchor here. Has something to do with octopus as well. Has something to do, okay, marine life. This could be also being done out on, like, what are they called? Like a barge, or like, you know, over international waters. Like, it could be like a big boat. Could be like a, like a, it looks like an oil rig, but really it's not. It's a lab. I don't know. I feel like there's more than one location, but one is like kind of burrows into something. Like, you could probably, I mean, I don't think you can technically drive by it, but if you could, you wouldn't even notice that the ship was there. Or like, okay, they're saying there's like a resurgence of a supposedly ended project, government funded project. But it's never really ended, this project. And has something to do with maybe like psychic testing or something like that. But it's not ever really ended. They just renamed it. And then really like broke it up in sections and really super compartmentalized it. What is this illness about? It's like how to affect people, make them ill without ever touching them. With sound or frequency. Sorry, I have something in my eye. I'm so sorry. Someone could be like experiencing really bad headaches or nausea, blurred vision, nosebleeds or ears bleeding, shit like that. I don't know. But whatever it is, whatever the computer is, they have to keep it very cold to be able to use it. They have to keep whatever the data where it holds. It's like, I don't know, data mining or something. I don't know. It's not even data mining. It's like, they have to keep the room for the computers very, very, very cold. Like, very cold. It's something about coolant. It's very important for it to remain cold. Okay. But they experiment in these computers. Illness. Why is illness here, please? Very weird reading, y'all. Really weird. The King. Okay. Separate side note, side message here. Also, before I get to that, there's also something about using squid ink or octopus skin or their ability to camouflage. Anchor. Something code word, maybe anchor. I don't know. Or checkmate, maybe. Also, side note, a king is going to get very, very ill here. Soon. January 8th, maybe. Or he's going to have to go to the hospital, or he might have to go see a doctor. Tell me more about the sick king. And he might fall and hit his head. He might have like a fall, you know, like fall down. He might be a little bit more feeble, but he might fall down and he might get a head injury or bump his head. Now, a king could be an actual king. It could be a world leader. You know, could even be like, could be a world leader, a king, like an actual king. It could be like a politician or something like that. But it's someone who is like a ruler of some kind or some type of governing person or something like that. The snake. Someone could also get like some type of snake bite. Or there will be lies about this person's health. Illness of the king. That's a lie. Or there could be some type of propaganda about a king or a head of state that's very sick. It may not be true. What's the snake about? What's this deception about the snake? The house. Somebody in the house will lie about this, where that's House of Representatives, rather that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I don't know, a general maybe. It could be even a general, like of a military that could fall very ill. Or somebody here, like maybe it could be a speaker of a house. Somebody here, it could be a male or female, but I get more male than anything. Represented by the lion. There's a lion there, right? Speaker of a house. Or there's something about illness, king, snake, and house. It's not going to be honest. We have 8. We have the illness, which is 8, right? Look. I just got dizzy. 8. Then we got the snake, which is 17, breaks down to 8. Then we have the house, which is 26, which is 8. So someone's lying about being healthy. And it's a king. Or somebody there's going to be some type of propaganda or lies about a king or a world leader or a speaker of a house or some type of propaganda, or it could actually be true. I don't know. Illness, the snake, and the house. So we have 3 8s here. 8, 8, 8. It's like a fated thing. It's a fate thing. I feel like it's a cover story, or it could even be a general. I don't know if that's like a 4-star general, a 6-star. I don't know if you can get a 6-star. I don't know. General. It's like, almost feels like it's a cover in order for somebody to meet at someone's house. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like a cover story. That way somebody can meet with somebody in secret. And it has something to do possibly with, again, the flame, the attack, right? Has something to do with these projects or a threat of some type of threat of an attack. There's also going to be some type of whistleblower as well. Weird. This is a very weird reading. All right, let me take it all back. Weird. Yeah, communication. Maybe the attack comes through mail. I don't know. NASA's going to come out with something as well. Or maybe even Elon Musk. I don't know. There's something about that. Weird. Let me see. Anything else we need to know? It's very strange reading. Laws and disorder. Something's coming. Yeah, something's coming. It's pretty big too. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Whatever it is. Laws and disorder. There's some type of uprising. Something's going to happen with the economic system or the housing market. I'm hearing it will crash. And it's going to be great anger over this. It's like a 2008 repeat. There's going to be a lot of activists or activism, okay, at this time as well. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. A lot of loss of money or jobs or housing. A lot of like financial crisis. Loan crisis. A lot of angers over like predatory loans, loss of loans, not being able to back loans. It's like NASDAQ or like the financial market has like the stock market, the stock exchange has an issue, right? Something's going to happen that's going to fuck that up. But there's also something else about home loans, getting a loan for anything. It's like a 2008 but in repeat. But also, it's not just housing loans, it's just loans in general. Uprising because of lack of funding or lack of money. What else, please? Do no harm, but take no shit. Yeah, so people are just like, there's going to be major uprising, a lot of conflict, a lot of protest also because of, corrupt banking system, a corrupt economic system. It's going to get increasingly harder to be able to afford things. Like, and it has nothing to do with whatever political party that you are affiliated with. It has everything to do with, like, I feel like it has everything to do with the Federal Reserve. That's what it feels like. The way the banking system is set up, the way the financial economic system is set up is like corrupt. It's like the richer get richer and the poor get poorer. Like the gap is widening, ever widening, And that's, I mean, obviously it's an issue, correct? But it's going to be an even bigger issue. Like it's going to keep becoming greater and greater and greater. It's like a major snowball effect here, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like a runaway train. It's what I heard that song, like okay, y'all may not know this song, but it's like, that song, runaway train never coming back. That song, I can't remember who sings it. Yeah. Anger and war. There's going to be major anger over a war as well. It's going to get way worse before it gets better. It's going to do no harm, but take no shit. Regarding loans, anger over that, loss of money, uprising, activism, laws and disorder here. I mean, a good amount of chaos and anger over a war. Or getting involved in a war, or they're really being a serious one. I mean, all wars are serious. I'm not downplaying or minimizing. What I mean is like a lot of involvement from other countries. It's going to get a lot worse. Yeah, there were no. Okay. Well, okay. No. What else? No law. No governments. Yeah. No governments. People are gonna want no government because of whatever this shit is popping off through this whole reading. People are gonna call for no government. No government influence, no government funding, no government involvement. I don't know. No government. No governments. And that could be like, I almost feel like that's global. Yeah, so it'll be like a global thing because of this war. Great anger over it. Over this war. And people are going to cry out, no government. Judge. Do no harm but take no shit. No government judges. I don't know what that means. Or there's like no government oversight. No government oversight. No government no government accountability. Right? Hold on one second. Sorry about that. It's like there's not going to be any government accountability or head of state accountability over a war. I have a tickle in my throat. I had to get some water. What else, please? Votes. No votes. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Major tickle in my throat. Somebody doesn't want this message out. For real. Ooh. So, not enough votes for something. I don't know. There could be a lot of anger and wanting to war over something about not enough votes over something. What else, please? Regarding a war. Government official. So it has something to do with a government official. What else, please? Signing deals. Okay, what is this about? Fights over this. It's gonna, yeah. It's gonna cause fights. Lawyers. I guess it could be like senates. It has something to do with banking. I'm telling you, it has something to do with banking. Great sadness, sorrow. It's like a Great Depression type energy here. Great uprising over it too. Yep, revolution. It's going to cause a revolution. And there's an agent here, or an agent of revolution. This is the thoughts. Or agents are talking about an uprising or revolution that will take place because of this. Yeah, because of some, like, lying to the public about something. Or it could be something that was lied about in the past. Briefing. Lying about a briefing from the past or something. Something about world stage, or something about a staging a briefing from the past. Justice. Trash. There's trashing the justice system. I don't know. You have male enemy here at the bottom of the deck too. Okay, what else? The male enemy is a liar, falseness. Working class. Okay, what about the working class? Capitalism. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's going to be a major issue. I mean, there's already a major issue. I am not downplaying or dismissing whatsoever. What I'm saying is it's like the gap between the rich and the working class, right? And the poor is like ever widening, right? And it's going to keep growing, and it's going to cause a major revolution. You know? It's like, how do you survive? You can't. It's not right. I'm hearing intelligent agencies are warning about this. It also has something to do with climate change as well. Yeah. Wow, okay. Let's look at climate change then. Well, hold on, let's see. Anything else about this? Anything else the collective of humanity needs to know? Garden in reverse. It's not able to, which is what? The Eight of Swords reverse. It's like it's being revealed, right? But we can't grow something, right? Yeah, with Two of Pentacles here with the lady. Then you have like the rich keep getting richer. Poor keep getting poorer. Needing to, with the rider here, move away, or they're trying to move away from that truth. Because it serves them. It serves the rich and the powerful and the elite to move away from that truth. And that's just going to usher in a revolution even further and even quicker. Yeah. Bringing it to them. Because you can't, you know, it's going to get worse. Yeah, but they want submission here. Also, somebody who might get arrested or go to jail, somebody who's going to have to serve time is going to sing like a canary about whatever the ultimate end goal plan. It's a political person. It's like somebody on the far right who's going to jail is going to sing like a canary. Okay. Yep. They're going to sing like a canary. They're the wild card. Yep. Because they're going to want to get out. They're going to talk about a plan. Yeah. Also, they're going to talk about how religious leaders or the religious sector was also backing this. How they had the love of the religious sector, that they were also getting offers from the religious sector or bribing the certain religions or religious sector to like follow them or to propagate the propaganda or something like that in their sermon. Like funding them? I don't know. Making them rich? It feels like some corrupt ass shit here. The plan or the plot would have, it's like being able to see how deep and how far that plot actually went to do something. I don't know what that's about. Let's take a look at the climate. What's going on with the climate change for the collective of humanity? What's going on with that? What do we expect? Ravens. Pay attention to ravens. Okay. Their omens, or pay attention to ravens. What else, please? Something about ravens. Also, monsoons. Or there's going to be a lot of ravens migrating, but at a weird time. Maybe they could have a disease as well. What else, please, for the collective of humanity? Yeah, monsoons and wildfires. So one part of the world be like drowning, not drowning, but like flooded. And, you know, other part, it's going to be a major wildfire too as well. What else, please? In North America is the wildfire. Yeah. It's going to be a major wildfire. In the Northeast. There's going to be a lot of clear ice. It'll be like an ice storm. Something about frogs, too. Like a plague of frogs or something. Spiders. Something to be like spiders. Or like too many of them. Or not enough of them to feed the frogs. An asteroid. Something about an asteroid as well. Maybe you can see it. There's going to be a mass wildlife extinction event in a certain direction, and that direction will be the south. There's going to be something that's going to... Okay. Super volcanoes. Something in the south about a super volcano. Also, a mud volcano is going to go off as well in the south. South somewhere. It doesn't have to be the south of the United States. It could be south anywhere on the globe. But it's like south of the equator. Northeast doesn't have to be northeast United States. It could be northeast anywhere on the above the equator. Something about rats. And here's rats twice. Freak storms. Pay attention to animals. Like, there could be an illness with rats too. We know how that went before. Rats, frogs, spiders, ravens. Something coming up around summer, or from spring to summer, or from either summer to spring or spring to summer here, about air quality here. Be like the worst smog we've ever had, or air quality. What else, please? Very dark skies, a lot of smoke. Something about a nuclear plant. Yeah, okay. Something about a nuclear plant is going to be an issue, okay, regarding, but anywhere from summer to spring, or from spring to summer, it's going to cause dark sky. Nuclear power plant. Nuclear power plant. What is this about? Why is it here? Yeah, a weather event might fuck it up. Or it will create its own weather. Pollution. Bad pollution. It could be in Europe somewhere. And you listen to your intuition. There's also going to be a lot of floods. So I get some parts of the world will have massive monsoons with a lot of fucking flooding. And then other parts of the world, and particularly the United States, will have massive wildfires. I'm also getting like south of the equator will have massive wildfires. It's going to be a massive amount of drought. Hurricanes somewhere as well. We might have a really bad hurricane season next year. Or a freak hurricane. Pay attention. They need to study the ocean. But there's something about the ocean becoming very, very acidic. Study the ocean more closely. Also, earthquakes. Is it in the ocean? Could be tsunami, but earthquake. Why is it earthquake here? Yeah, check for forever chemicals too. It's like really, really, really bad. Maybe like the ocean's foamy. What's this earthquake about? Show me this earthquake. What's this earthquake? I want to know about the earthquake. Show me the earthquake. Antarctica. And Australia, Oceania. Something, I don't know where, if Australia is close to Antarctica. If it's like near Antarctica. Like as far as proximity. Right? I don't know. I need a fucking world map. I really fucking do. Because I feel like whatever's going to happen, there's going to be a massive earthquake and it could affect, like, I get like a tsunami. There could be climate crisis and disasters as well. Autumn. Something major is going to happen. Yeah. Also, it could be something in the autumn of 2023. So that would be next year, autumn. Major climate disaster and crisis and events. Major. It says climate crisis events. Okay. Change disasters, natural disasters, autumn 2023. Major. Could be a massive earthquake. Massive, like a big one. Like the big one. I don't know where it would be. Also, something about Antarctica as well. Could really fuck up Australia. I don't know how that's related. But it could be about a tsunami, maybe. What is this? Why are we having all of this? Something about lack of spiders, frogs, or over like almost like plague of spiders and frogs, maybe, or not enough spiders to feed the frogs and they die off. Ravens, pay attention to their trajectory, or they could also have an illness. There's something about that. Tell me more. Tell me more. Blizzards as well. Major blizzard storm. Probably this season. Yeah, something about no sunspots. Space weather. Something about no sunspots. Creates a major issue on the planet. Something about NASA too is what I'm feeling as well. Something about space weather. Something about also pay attention to cyclones. I guess that's kind of like hurricanes or like maybe tornadoes, but I feel like that's more like a hurricane type. Is that it, Spirit? All right, then when we look at 2023 too. 2023, what is that about? Additionally, because I feel like there's going to be some major disaster in autumn of 2023. Something about low tide in 2023. Major low tide. 2023, please. Yep. Major tsunami in 2023. Pay attention to the low tide. Thunder storms. Something major. And an issue of mice. Could be affecting Australia big time. 2023. But it really could be anywhere. Also, there's going to be a massive oil spill in 2023. Something about a skyquake. Is that right? No, okay. They told me to put it back. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, 2023. That was at the bottom of the deck. 2023. Yep, pipeline. Major pipeline thing. And then we have major storms brewing. And then we have also a comment. Yeah, oil spills too. 2023 is going to be a big deal. Okay. Yep, that's it. I'm at almost an hour. There's a lot going on here. Really weird. I hope I'm wrong. We'll have to wait to see it plays out. So again, today, this is a collective reading for humanity. I'm not saying these events have happened, are happening, or going to happen. Today is October 28th, 2022. We will have to wait to see how these events play out. If these readings help you to be a little bit more prepared, then they have done their job, and so have I. And I'm dating this to catalog it and to be able to keep a record of it. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video. Link to playlists for other collective readings I have done are in the description box below. As always, I love you and take care. Till next time.